Most people tend to use a mouse or tablet to work in Photoshop, but what about a gaming controller? Seriously, is that even possible? They're not even that good for racing games. So I challenged myself to edit this photo that I previously worked with a mouse and keyboard. This time, I'll only use a controller, and I'm not allowed to use anything else. At the end, I'll compare both photos.
Will you tell me about how you did it?
In order to make this possible, I used a program called Joy to Key. So with this software, you can program any button in your controller to click anything you want in your laptop. I can even use shortcuts. For example, I can make one button in my controller correspond to Control plus Z in my laptop.
Such thoughtful advice.
After a while, I organized my button layout like this. The joystick to move my mouse, left and right click for A and B, and the rest are shortcuts that I use frequently. With everything ready, I began my challenge.
How hard can it be?
Yeah, this feels weird. I don't think this will be very precise. I mean, yeah, I can zoom. I can scroll. What? Man, this is annoying. I think I just created a lot of background copies. I can easily, with one click, just do Control Z, which is nice. Yeah, and go back like this, yeah. So first impressions are, I think it's possible, yeah. While you see the whole process in the background, I'm going to review my experience. First of all, working with the controller was not as bad as I thought. It was more comfortable. Sitting with your arms down is more comfortable than having your right arm to move the mouse, while the other one is moving around doing weird shortcuts. And talking about shortcuts, it was way more comfortable doing them. For example, as I already mentioned, clicking Ctrl Z and Ctrl Shift Z to go back and forth is much more simple with just one simple click. The last point is that it was fun, in a way. I kinda felt like I was playing a game because I had my hands in the controller. Unfortunately, there's one big disadvantage. As you saw in the racing clip, the controller is simply just not precise enough. I mean, just a small joystick for a wide screen is obviously not going to be optimal.
Is that right?
So this is the moment you were waiting for. Hard to tell which one is which, right? It's only because it took me a long time. And if you take a closer look, you can clearly see some mistakes that I made because it was simply too hard. And I think I was even lucky, since I use mostly the stamp and pen tool. Imagine if I had to do digital drawings.
You don't say. Well, thanks for the warning.
If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing.